Hey, what's up, my peoples? Emgo here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform Fans Toys Inquisitor. So without further ado, let's just transform it. So the first thing we need to do is come right up under here, in between his legs, open this up, lift this entire section up. Now you're going to take these two sections here and bring them together and get them meeting in the middle. Once you've done that, then you can close this back up and close that back up. So now what you want to do with the legs is you want to take the thigh and you want to slide this section down. So you have to kind of undo this panel here and just kind of wiggle it down until there's a separation there. Then you want to rotate it out, and then you want to take it and slide it in so it clicks into place like that. Then you can open this little clip up, pull all of this out, and bring that down. You then want to take the foot and angle it up. You want to take this section here and bring that out. Take his little toe here, flip that in. You want to rotate the toe around and just bring it up and over like so. You then want to rotate the foot around, and you want to take this bit in here and bring this all out. Just swing all this out like so. You then want to start to collapse the leg up. It's on a double hinge here, so just start to collapse it up like that. Take this blue section and flip it in. These sections here are on double hinges, so you want to just take them and shift them outward. It's just a case of getting them started, but there we go. It's a case of getting them started. Then you just want to shift it inward like that. Do the same thing with the other one. Just gonna get it started. Again, getting it started is kind of the hard part. There we go. Take that and shift it in, so it's looking like that. Then you can collapse the leg the rest of the way up, so it's sitting here like that. You can then bring this section down, and now we can take this and close this up. Bring this up and over. Make sure that this is opened. Get that in. Make sure everything is sitting as flush as possible. Get it all slid in. Get it all slid in. And then just close that back up like that. Just want to bring this out to the side, and this little bit right here is just going to collapse in to just kind of fill in that gap right there. And now you want to do the same thing for the other side. So again, just get that hip down, rotate it out, slide it in like that. Then you're going to just bring that toe up, flip all this out, flip in the toe, rotate the toe, bring the toe up and over, open up this little clip here so you can open all of this up, extend it out, take this and pull all of this out, start compressing this up, flip that in, take these sections and shift these in, and shift that in, there we go, on either side, so it's looking like that. Take the foot and rotate it around, and you can just collapse this the rest of the way up, bring the foot down, take this and close it back up, close that back up, and again just take this and just fold it in so it just fills in that little gap right there. And once you have that done, you take both legs and you tab them together like that. Then now you're going to untab this section right here and just bring that up. Just extend all of this out. Just get all that extended out. And you're just going to take all of this here and just kind of bring it back like that, and you're going to open this up like so, and you're going to swing these sections back, flip these sections out. You have these panels here. You're also going to flip out, and then you're just going to rotate these around and leave that sitting like that for now. So now what we need to do is we need to pop up these shoulder panels here. Take this little panel here, bring it back, gotta get here and flip that up. Same thing here, bring this little panel back. You can kind of get under here and flip it up. If you need a tool to help you, just get something to get up under there and bring that out. So once you have done that, you're going to raise up his arms and get them out of the way. And you have a little panel right here that you want to open up like so, and you have this section right here under that. It's going to flip down. The hinge is pretty tight. Flip that down and then push that into the body like that. That will allow you to take the entire arm, pull it out, and shift it down so it's sitting right there. And once you've done that, you can take this panel and close it back up. You can close this back up and close that back up. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Open up this panel under his arm. Take this little section here, flip that down, and then push all of this into the body. Take out the arm, the whole shoulder assembly, and just pop that out and shift it down. Make sure you bring the arm down against the body so it's sitting like that. Take this panel and close that back up. We're going to leave this open for now. So now what we want to do is we want to take all of this and swing it out to the side, get it out of the way, so we can then take his head and untab it. This holding pretty securely. There we go. Undo his head, and you want to just extend all of this out. There's multiple hinges here, so extend all of that out and bring that all the way back so it's sitting right there. There's actually a little tab slot connection that happens here. Just make sure his waist is in the right place, and that'll just tab in right there like that. So just leave all that sitting back there. Once that's done, now you can take this, bring this back down, make sure that's opened up, and take the section, bring it down. You can see this little tab slot connection that happens right there. That will hold that in place, and then you close that back up right there. Next thing we're going to do is take his chest panel here, just pull that out and bring it up like so. This hinges on a bit of a slider, so make sure you just have that pushed in and have it looking like that. And now for this section here, you want to bring his head up. This little section right here will slide back like so. And you can bring the head down. It'll tab onto that to lock that in place. You want to bring this entire assembly out, and you want to bring this assembly out like that and rotate this around. Then you can push this back in and lock that all into place. Then you want to open this section up and flip this out. You can just bring that down and close that back up, get everything back into place, and you got it looking like that. And now you want to take these little bits right here and just flip them down at either side, and that will help this chest piece just sit in the chest like it should, right in there. And now you want to take this entire assembly, just bring it up, rotate this entire thing around, and now you're just going to take all this and just bring it down and wrap it around, tab it in, make sure everything secures itself up like so. Just leave all that just kind of laying there like that. Just kind of straighten, again, straighten these little hinges out, compress them in so everything is sitting flush and level. Then you're going to take the wings here and you're going to shift them in, get it sitting right up under there, like that. Then you can take these sections and make sure the arms are tucked in and just fold that under and fold that under and get that all nice and squozen. So you got the front all done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this section and bring it up. You want to come here to these sections. This little panel here you want to flip out, and another panel that gets flipped down. And do that here. Just flip this little panel out. Flip this panel down. So now you want to bring these two halves together. See these little bits here. They will just peg together, and this section here will also tab together. Like so. Just make sure all that is situated. You want to kind of bring these down for now because you want to take this section with the head. You want to bring this down, and now we can bring these back up. And now all of this will tab together like that. And now you can take all of this and just collapse it down. There are tabs that go underneath this little panel right here, so make sure you get those kind of popped in. The other side, get all that popped in like so. You have a tab slot connection that's going to happen right back here as well, so just line that up and just push that down and push that down like that. And you can get all this straightened back out. Just push it in and down. Get all this in. This little section right here, you want to make sure that this section gets popped in, so it's going to push it in and down, and that'll just pop right in. You can see everything there is sitting nice and flush. And the last little bit to do is take this panel, bring that down, take this little section, flip it out, and just swing all of this in. You're going to have tabs and slots. You're going to have this section that's going to kind of notch itself right in there. So just kind of get everything lined up, and then just kind of pop these panels down into place. So it's looking like that. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring that down, bring that out, and just swing all this in. Get all that in place. It's best to kind of get this kind of notched in first, and then you can just pop these panels down. All nice and easy like. And there you go. There you have Inquisitor in his alt mode. And now to get him back into robot mode, just kind of get up under here and just kind of start popping all these panels up. You can swing these out. I'm just kind of get in here, pop these panels up, give this like a little tug as well, and get all that undone. Swing these out. You can flip that in, flip that up, leave that there for now, and flip that in, flip that up, and leave that there for now. And just kind of get everything undone here, like this. Pop this out, get this up and out like so, and basically just kind of start ripping them apart pretty much. Untab these sections here, untab these sections here, just get everything nice and loosened up. These little panels you can flip in and then flip these under, and then you can undo this section right here. Undo that, and then you can just bring all of this out and get it out of the way. You can now take all of this and just pop it up, pop it all up, pop it all up. Get all this unseated, and just pop all this up and fold it over. Take these wings here, unfold them, and shift them outward. This, unfold it, and shift all this out on that double hinge. And then take all of this and just swing it all up and just kind of start undoing all this. Make sure this gets untabbed. So this can swing up, so you can rotate all this around. You can just kind of lay all this back down. Take your chest section here, just extend it out, bring it in, and just push it back into place. You want to come in here and you want to flip out these little sections right here. Oh, make sure that this hinge is pushed out, that the chest is on. You have the clearance here to swing these up like that. Then you can just kind of push all this back in. That will lock them into place. Now you want to undo these shoulder sections here, so open up that little panel here, open that up, open up this panel here, open that up. Now you can swing this out to the side. We need to get the arms in place here, so you want to open up this panel right here, take the shoulder and swing it out and get that snapped into place, like so. Now you want to come in here and you want to push on this hinge that will pop this section out. You kind of want to hold it there with your finger so you can flip this section up because it's a pretty tight hinge, so you can push the whole thing in if you're not careful. And then you can just close that up. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Open that panel up, take the arm and just swing it up. Make sure that it pops back into its home. And from the inside, push that out and then bring this section back up. Flip that armpit piece back in and bring the arms down. And on this side, you can close this back up. So bring that down and bring that down and get that all into place right there. So now to get the head situated, you want to take this section here. You can just kind of push it up. That'll help open up that panel for you. Swing that up. Close that up. You can take this, pull it out, rotate 180, slide it back in, and then just bring that under like so. You want to bring this whole head and collar section up, and that will just kind of slide this back in for you. You push in. Let's give it a little boost there. And bring that up. And once that is done, you're going to take this entire armature here and collapse it down. Make sure that this bit just kind of seats itself right up in there. Bring the head forward like so. Now there are tabs and slots right here for this collar to connect to, so just get everything lined up and just push it down like that. And once that is done, you can now take this section here and get that into place. And again, just bring that down to lock that into place and bring that down, and you got that done. And now for the backpack, you're going to take these panels and flip them in. We can rotate this all the way around. Take these panels and flip them under, and then these are going to swing over like so. And then you take these two sections here and connect them together like that. And now you're just going to collapse all this up. You have a post-port connection that's going to happen right here. Just line that up and push all of that in. Collapse all this down like that. You're going to have a tab slot connection that's going to happen right in here as well. So make sure you have all that lined up. Push that down. And then this will just tab right in here. So just line that up. Get that all in place. And just tab that in. You have to make sure it stays together. There we go. Take that and push that in like so. And now for his legs, you just want to take them and split them. And you want to open up this. That gets slid out, so you can open that up all the way. You can bring the foot up. You can start to unfold the leg here. These sections here, you want to shift back inward. So again, it's a double hinge. It could be a little hard to kind of get going, but there we go. Just kind of pop it up from the back and then push it in. On the other side, you're doing the same thing. Just kind of pop that up and shift that in. Sorry, that's kind of hard to show, but hopefully you get the idea of what's going on there. Take this little section here and bring that back. Then you can bring the leg the rest of the way down. You can then take all of this, collapse it up into the leg, like so. You can close this up. You want to make sure that this tab goes into this opening right here. Make sure all that is lined up. And then just get it all squeezed together, and it should close up perfectly, like that. For the foot, just rotate that 180. Bring up his toes, rotate that, bring that down. All this you want to flip in. You want to get out his little red toe here. You may need a tool to help you get that out. And just bring the foot down like so. And then you want to take the thigh here, you want to shift it inward, and then rotate it, and then bring it up, and it should all snap into place like that. And there you have that leg done. Second verse is just like the first. We're going to open this up and get this out. Start undoing the leg. Take these sections here, shift them in, shift it in. Again, the top and the bottom, make sure they're both shifted in. And just bring the rest of that leg down. Bring up the foot. Take all this and collapse it up into the leg like that. Oh, before you do that, make sure you flip out this little blue section as well. And now just close it up. Again, make sure that little section is going right into that opening there. Close it all up nice and tight. Close that up. And then take the foot and rotate it. Bring up that toe and rotate it. Flip that in. Flip up his little toe. Again, you may need a tool for that. And take the foot and bring it down. Take the thigh and shift it in like so, and rotate it, and then just pull it all up like that. And we're at the home stretch here. Just open up this panel between those legs, which can be a little hard to get to. There we go. Again, you can use the tool, open that up, and then take the hips and swing them out. Then you close that back up and close that back up. And there you have Inquisitor back in robot mode.